Hi, this took me a hot second to figure out, but I think I got it now. So here we have our first PowerPoint presentation open, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the slideshow tab, and then we're going to click record slideshow. It'll ask you if you want these things checked. You do. If you do press the arrow, it'll ask you if you want to start from the beginning or start from the current slide. The current slide would be useful if maybe we did half of the slides in class, but we need to finish the other half of the slides. You know, if we want to start from slide 13, that would be useful. But for now, we're just going to start from the beginning. So when we press start recording, it'll take you just like any other full screen view of, the presentation. You can operate it the same exact way that you would in class. You're just going to be talking through it. You'll see in the top left there is a counter that tells you this is the current slide and this is the overall. So when I press the next tab, this number starts over, but this one is still counting. Another thing you can do is you can use these pen tools or highlighters. You can change your ink color if you want to get fancy. When you're changing these options, we will not see those changes. It'll just, there'll just be a pause and looking at the screen. But you can, circle, make arrows, make graphs, anything you want to do. And then, come back here and press arrow again. And then you'll click through, and you can just, keep clicking through and talking. And when you've finished the slides that you would like to do, all you have to do is press the X button up here, which is close, or you can press the escape button. It'll say, do you want to keep this stuff? And you're like, yeah, I do. Once it closes, there you go, you'll see that you can see like these markings. Another thing that you'll be able to see if we just double click and open this again back into this view is that now every single one that we've recorded has this sound icon, which is showing us, yep, all that stuff did record, and it'll go to when you stopped. So we stopped at this slide, so this slide doesn't have anything on it. So to keep all this stuff and to export it onto Blackboard so that we can view it as a movie, I guess. Well, you can either just export this, and then when we open up the PowerPoint file, we'll also have these, so we can just, do it that way. But if you want to go to the extra step and make it so we don't have to click through, you'll go to the File tab and click Save and Send, in which there is going to be a icon, or I guess another tab, underneath the file types. Let's create a video. Here, what you want to make sure that you've selected is the Use Recorded Timings and Narrations, which is good. That's probably fine, whatever your large file size is. This is a 2010 version, so that's when computers couldn't take as much, but I think you should be fine. I mean, even this is pretty low quality for now. So, nothing really matters up here. And that doesn't really matter because you have, the seconds doesn't matter because you have the recorded timings and narration selected. So then you're going to create video, and you'll save it wherever you want to save it. I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and we'll rename it to narration. Sure. Then you're gonna, I guess it's gonna save it as whatever it wants to save. But, after that's selected, you can press save. And once it's done loading, there we go. We should be able to minimize while I have a lot open. And you'll see that our narration is right here. This file was not letting me open it, so all I did, I guess I'll cancel out of this. I went to the properties and I changed how it was opening. Basically, you should know if you can view the video, if you can see a preview of the video on the thumbnail. If it's still not opening, what you can do, because it might just be the file type, is, or if it's not, if Blackboard won't accept this file type, you can download, if you just Google, like, for this one, it would be .wmv2.mov converter. There should be plenty of converters. I don't really think they would give you, let's see, any viruses. I guess you do MP4 too. That actually might be better. MP4. Online video converter. Yeah, sure. Use this thing. I think I've used this one before. The only thing... No, this all looks fine, actually. So once you have it converted, then hopefully Blackboard will let you upload it. And you can, watch this video over to, check and make sure that all the recordings are happening at the time that you want them to, that they matched up. Yeah. Easy peasy. Hopefully that was at least somewhat helpful.